right, boys, so you guys know I like to keep you guys updated with the best card in every single position. It's been about 2 weeks and I think a couple days now, and there's been a lot of new cards. We've had all Madden 2. We've had some most feared drops since then. I had to get this updated for you guys. If you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to hit that sub, hit that like button. I hate long intros, so let's get right into it. Are you sick of opening Madden packs and earning next to 0 coins? Check out my sponsor, MutPacks.com. Deposit coins into your account, roll packs with better odds than the normal Madden packs, earn more coins than you normally would while still having fun opening packs. Withdrawal process is very easy to your MUT account to get your coins on your Madden account, and use code SHOOT for 15% off. Go have some fun. So like you guys know, I usually use MUT.GG, and we basically just fill in an empty lineup with what I believe to be the best card in every position. I don't take theme team into account when I'm doing this. I don't take legends, theme team, nothing. I just put the best player at that position. That's how we do it. It's a simple way of doing a video, but it always gets the job done. But starting with offensive line, we usually zoom right past these. Jonathan Ogden and Trent Williams both get 1 AP edge protector. You could probably go with Trent if you can't afford Ogden. Ed Buddy, we're just going to zoom right through. Jeff Saturday, brand new. Right guard, we have 2 90s here. Probably the weakest position in the game right now. I'd probably just go Jari right here, just by a smidge. And right tackle, honestly, I feel like most people should be rocking Trent Williams or Andrew Thomas there, or even put Ogden over there because of the 1 AP edge protector. That's probably what everybody should be doing, is just playing one out of position here. But just for the video purpose, we're going to lock in our guy Willie right there. And moving over to tight end, you guys can see I kind of zoom past the offensive line. It normally doesn't go that fast, but those, you don't need explanation for offensive line. Tight end, though, right now in the game, I feel like there are so many good times. We just got a brand new LTD one today, or I'm recording on a Saturday, posting this on a Sunday. But Keith Jackson, a very good card in the game. We have George Kittle, Delaney Walker, Kyle Pitts, this Big Meat Pete. Pause, but that's what everyone's calling him in the Mutt Street, so I had to say it. But Kyle Pitts right here, 91 speed. He is the fastest tight end in the game right now. George Kittle's a speed below him, but you guys can see he's also 2 inches taller than him. I'm just taking Kyle Pitts, man. This card, you can play him at wide receiver, you can play him at tight end. This is without the doubt what I'd go with the top row right here in the offense. All right, boys, let's move into the bottom row of the offensive side of the ball. Wide receiver, we obviously are going to give you guys 3 of them right here. The wide receiver position, I feel like, is loaded right now. I think Cooper Kupp is a must-have. I'm not going to... don't take it in order. Like, I'm not saying Cooper Kupp is 1, 2, 3. These are just going to be the top 3. You can decide what you want to do, but I'm going to give you my top 3. Cooper Kupp, 0 AP short and elite. Enough said. One of the most meta abilities in the game right now for 0 AP. You got to have Cooper Kupp on your team. He's going to help all your other teammates around. Like, you can afford more AP on Kyle Pitts now, your offensive line. Enough said with Cooper Kupp. Devin Hester, I am loving right now in the game. He is basically kind of like a legend version of Tyreek. So if you like take Devin Hester and compare him to Tyreek, you guys can see they're the same speed. He's basically a better Tyreek Hill. So Devin Hester, and he also gets a free return man ability, so you can kind of use him as a returner as well. Very valuable in the game right now. And then moving over to our last wide receiver, I love Jerry Rice. He's very good. There's a lot of good cards in the game. Roddy White also 1 AP short in, but I am going to lock in the bailout himself. The card that takes literally 0 skill to use. Harold Carmichael. I feel like that one was an easy pickup right there for me. You got to take him. You know, whatever. We'll put him there. Fill it in. Moving over to running back, we did just do our top 10 running backs yesterday, so this is one I can kind of zoom through. I think running back's one of the most loaded positions in the game, but Barry Sanders right now, fastest running back in the game, tied for the fastest card in the game. He gets a very good abilities too. 0 AP evasive. He's got to be the #1 lock right now. And then quarterback, see, last time I did this video, everybody told me I shouldn't put Elway here because he's like only like 0.5% of like the people can actually use him. You know what I mean? So honestly, if I was not to put Elway here, it'd probably be between Steve Young and McNair. And I think I've liked McNair a tiny bit more than Steve Young, only because lefties do feel a little clunky in the pocket. But if you were to go, you can go either Steve Young or McNair for #2. I'm just going to put Elway here just for now, but that's who I would go if I'm not going Elway there. And then moving over to fullback to end it off, we do got Keith Byers or Joe Perry. You could probably go with the faster guy here and Joe Perry. I think Keith Byers is a little bit better as a fullback himself, but Joe Perry, 1 AP short and elite if you keep a fullback on your field. Probably the more valuable pick right here. He's more versatile as well. This is probably what the best offense looks like right now inside of Madden 23. So now we move into a more tricky side of the ball, defense. We're going to start off on the top left like we always do. And then just like offense, we're going to give you 3 corners. I'm actually going to give you 2 safeties, who I think is the best user in the game, and then who I think is just the best strong safety in the game. But moving over to free safety to start off, I think this one is pretty easy right now. Devin McCourty's really good. Tyrann Mathieu, very good but short. And Kevin Byard, a new card, but I mean, boys, Ed Reed is Ed Reed. He's 92 speed, top end right now. Look at the stats. He's nuts. He's nuts. I mean, that one is just a Mickey Mouse pick. Lock him in, 100%. Right outside linebacker, we're moving over here too. We did just get Derek Brooks, who's a very good card, 90 man and 90 zone on this card. And he also he gets a 0 AP lurker. Clay Matthews is brand new, and you guys can see he does have 93 block shed, 90 power move, 91 finesse move. Really, really solid strength on this card too. And he's top end and speed. I really feel like Clay Matthews is the best pass rusher right now to right outside linebacker. Derek Brooks, I kind of view more like a middle linebacker. Honestly, if I were to do it, I'd probably put Derek Brooks right here, and I think that's what I kind of want to do, honestly. I kind of want to just value him like a middle linebacker. If you're building a God squad, I feel like he should probably be one of your middle linebackers, especially if you're going to use him. 0 AP right here. And then moving over, I do like Urlacher in the game. He is 6'4". Kuechly is very good. Ray Lewis is good. I'm just going to lock in Urlacher. This is probably what I'd lock in for the middle linebackers. Probably the worst position in the game. They can't jump. You got to put lurker on them, and then even then, that ability is very inconsistent. Moving over to left outside linebacker, another very easy position to pick. Paul Kruger's got a new card. Leonard Floyd, one of the best cards in the game as well. But Micah Parsons, boys, top end speed in the game. He gets edge threat elite, not just normal edge threat elite for 3 AP. Very valuable card right now. He's an absolute animal. Micah Parsons. We got 3 all Madden cards in a row. Moving over to safety, like I said, I'm going to give you who I think is the best user in the game, and then who I think is the best safety. Best user, I'd probably go with the Isaiah Palomalu, this guy, without a doubt. But if you don't have him, or if you're watching this later, I'd probably put Derwin is probably the best user if you don't have that Palomalu guy. And then the best safety all around, I'd probably put Cromwell right here. I think Cromwell's still definitely up here. It's kind of a weaker position once you look at it. There's really nothing really crazy. I think this Palomalu, Cromwell, and Derwin are like must-haves if you can afford them or grind it for them. Moving over to corner, I feel like corner is actually really easy right now. Until people get Dion, Dion will obviously shift into there. There's some people who got lucky and got boosted XP on the first day the season came out, which I did not get. I know people legitimately don't have Dion right now, so I'm not going to put him here yet, but obviously he'll be there once we get there. But for now, I think a lock right now. Mike Haynes, an absolute lock. Charles Tillman, an absolute lock. And then cornerback 3, it's either between Ramsey, I would say, and our guy, Stephon Gilmore. I like both of these guys right now in the game. One has better agility by +2 points. One has 90 play rec. Which one would you guys rather have? I do think Jalen Ramsey I'd rather take because he is better in the box as well. He's better at making tackles. I'm going to lock in Jalen Ramsey right there, boys. This is what our corners would look like. And then finishing off our video with the defensive line, we do got the right end. A lot of these are actually pretty straightforward. This is probably one of the more straightforward best card in every position that I've ever done. Aaron Donald, another guy who came in and just took it. You guys can see. You guys know I'm a Browns fan, but look at that, man. Just look at it. Andy's heavier than him. He's a bigger guy than him. Oh, Myles Garrett. I wish he was a lot better. I really do. Defensive tackle right now, we got William Perry. I think this one's a lock. I do like Fletcher Cox a lot in the game right now, but William Perry has really good abilities. You could even play him at defensive end too. And he's heavier as well by 25 pounds, which is a big deal. Richard Seymour is I'm a big fan of as well. Not a big fan of these two guys as much, but a really good list. Honestly, D tackle's a really loaded position. I'm going to lock in the fridge right there, and then ending it off the left end, boys. I think it becomes there's 3 people here that could easily win it, right? I do like Strand because of the abilities, but we're starting to go away from that kind of meta. Everybody really is. Julius Peppers and the Freak are nasty, but when you can see the Freak's just the better version, and then when it comes down to it, it comes down to Ed Too Tall or the Freak. And I think I'm going to lock in the Freak here. And there's a reason why. You guys know Ed Too Tall Jones does not get 90 block shed. The most important stat right now, I feel like, on a defensive lineman is block shed. He gets 89. It's kind of an L. They also gave him kind of user abilities, which I think is an absolute waste of AP. They kind of made his abilities kind of trash. I'm going with the freak here. I think that's an easy lock in. And this is what I think the best card in every position on defense would look like in this video. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I absolutely love doing the best card in every position. Those, the top 10s, gameplays on new cards. If you guys enjoy any sort of that content or any just Madden Ultimate Team content, make sure to hit that sub button. We just hit 20K, one of my biggest goals lately, where I guess we can start pushing for that 25K. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully your NFL teams, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.